Hey everybody, it's getting nice and late on Thursday. I've been at it all day. If you've been watching the videos, you know that I posted a boatload today. But I had one other one come in here that I've never seen before. And it had a pretty nice board. I'm just going to get this Cisco out of the way really quick. We saw one of those this morning. These are easier to scrap, these smaller switches. I hope. I don't want to presume anything anymore. Wanted to just go after a couple more because I have a box of telecom boards almost ready to ship the boards here, and I would love to get that out, or at least get a couple more boards into that box so I've got some good weight. That's the game plan, because tomorrow is going to be run. I already know. I actually made a big well, I'm not done, but I did make a significant dent in the pile of electronic scrap that's in the back of my truck. Because tomorrow I gotta really get up and I gotta hit the ground running, because we are expecting another wave of snowstorms starting tomorrow afternoon, I think. And I have got to get rid of some of the scrap. It's like waiting to cash in bottles, you know, you just get piles and piles and piles and piles. So that is the game plan as of right now. I want to get up tomorrow, probably take the last few things I have in the truck over to my storage bin, get them out, empty the truck, come back, load it up with all. I'm probably going to get rid of the light iron first. I got to get rid of this metal. And that's the game plan. So we'll see how that all goes. My eyes are so fiddly today. Usually they're pretty quick and easy to scrap out, but since this one's going to give me a headache, I'm going to put it to the side and I'm going to show you this guy. This is a Raritan. I've never heard of this brand. This actually is the first one I've ever seen. Looky there. This is the one I've been looking for all day long, basically. This is a high-grade telecom board. Not even a question about it. I was hoping I'd find at least one really good board to show you. I mean, we saw a couple of pretty decent ones. And I hope I'm not getting sick. I got the pneumonia shot yesterday because my doctor said you're over a certain age, and I'm not going to tell what it is, and you really should have that, given the fact you own a music studio and there are children in and out all day long. You know, you don't need to get sick. So I listened and took the pneumonia shot. Let me tell you, I felt like somebody belted me in the arm, and that sucker hurt. And now I'm all stuffed up. My dad used to get the flu shot, and then he'd get the flu. Every year, it was like clockwork. I'm like, you know, you get sick from the flu shot. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting really sniffy. And gonna have to call it a night whether I want to or not pretty soon. But let me show you this one last board. That'll just go in with like peripheral low grade boards. Got a couple of good chunky chips on it. Chunky chips. Like Charlie Chips potato chips. Chunky chips, computer chips. But yeah, this was a pretty nice board. It was a surprise. And it came apart nice and easy. I didn't have to fight with it. Until the... That was so right on cue. Oh my god. Gotta laugh. He who laughs last laughs best. And I can do this one by hand. There's not that many screws. There's not that many screws. So I'll just finish her up by hand. I would say that's definitely a sign that I should call it a night, huh? This also, this is a basic power board. There's 4 screws down in the corner. I'll pop that off after and throw it in with my pile that's going to the scrapyard tomorrow. So my goal for tomorrow is to get up, get the last couple of really heavy things out of my truck, put them into the storage bin. They're going to have to just wait. Come back to the house. It's only a couple minutes away. And fill up my truck with every bit of scrap metal I can find in the yard. And good Lord knows I've got a lot of it. I'm probably gonna just go to the local yard. It's about 15 minutes away. Get rid of the light iron. Laugh at the amount that they'll give me. But they do pay 40 cents a pound for clean aluminum, so I'll take clean aluminum with me. And I think they gave me 49 cents a pound for spaghetti wire last time I went up there. So hopefully I can get a couple of these barrels out of the yard and clean up some of the mess. And then I'm going to have to go out to the trailer where the electronics are being housed. The gentleman I'm buying all of them was nice enough to give me the key, and I'm going to go fill the truck up all over again because it's supposed to be just snowstorm and brutal and lousy, and I've got to get this stuff turned over and get my money back, because a week from tomorrow we are closing on my mom's house, which I bought from the estate. And I want to make sure I got plenty of cash for closing. So it has it's been a busy start. I've gotten probably 5 or 6 boxes of boards out to board sort. So that'll be nice. If I get trying to get so I get a paycheck every day from them. It avoids clutter around the house. Yeah, it's a little bit rough on the shipping cost, but I know I've got something coming in every day, and the mess just doesn't get ahead of me. So we did pretty well with all of that. Got rid of a lot of stuff. Got a lot of stuff processed, and I'm hoping Sunday to be able to kick back with some pizza and beer and enjoy the game. I don't really care who wins, but I want to see the Puppy Bowl. Go Birds. I admit it. I follow Jim Cramer, and he likes the Eagles, so I guess I'll have to go with the Eagles. I had my day in the sun. I was a Patriots fan for a long time. This year, not so much. I'm not really a big football person, but, you know, I like to root for somebody. My family's not really into sports either. And my mother's grandchildren, yeah, they're still kind of grieving, so they have a lot of difficulty coming to the house. And I understand that. So, I'm not sure what I'll be doing this weekend, but if we get the amount of snow that they say we're going to, I won't be doing much. So I'll go get a carload of computer scrap and get that done, and hopefully get some money in the bank over the next couple of weeks, get ready to close on the house, and yeah. I can't either. The music school isn't running either in this weather. We were closed today. It was just too bad. Yeah, it was too dangerous. It wasn't so much the snow, but it was icy. And up where my studio is just enough more north than the other side of the Merritt Parkway, and they get just a little bit more icy than we do here in Stratford, or by the beach, by the coast, but you know, there's no sense in taking a chance for a lesson that can be made up on another day. Nothing's worth that kind of chance. Nope. Like I said, I'll take Big Red through any snowstorm in the country, but I'm not going out on ice. So, what did you guys do with your snow day today? You want to make sure you get all the wire out. That really is one of the things of value that's here. The iScrap app says he expects steel to go up a little bit. The problem is they're not building. And with all this crap going on with China, they're not buying our steel either. So the steel market really has been, it's actually cheaper to mine it than it is recycle it. So we just don't have the demand. Scrap metal is all supply and demand. Right now, what's in demand is aluminum and copper. Copper. I think copper's gonna go up to about $5 a pound. I don't know. Everything's expensive. This is copper. I'm gonna throw that in with my number 2 copper wire. It's just a foil, but I'll throw that in with the. Actually, I'll put that in with the light copper. Kind of like roof tile, flashing, backsplashes, those kind of things. So I'll toss it in with there. With those. But boy, what a board. It's the only reason I decided to put up one more video tonight is when I opened this and saw this board. I was like, wow. Gotta show that to the subscribers. Hoping I can get it out pretty easily. This was just a straight up server board. I didn't pull these chips off. There just was a space for those. When they make these boards, they basically make a green, unadorned board. Oh God, the name is going right through me. PCB or some such thing. And then they go and they solder all the components on, put on the chips for whatever function the board is going to serve. I was going somewhere with that, but it's tired. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Okay. So these are gold quartered BGA chips. Some people will depopulate the boards and they will save those and sell them by the pound. I'm not going to do that because the people I sell these to do pay a very good price, and they would dock me if I depopulated it. Plus, they'd really get peeved at me, and I don't blame them. So you don't want to depopulate your boards. I think I have to. These are such a pain in the neck to get out, though. They always are. No matter what you do, they're a fiddly pain in the neck to get out. I don't think this one's going to be too bad, though. There we go. Ooh. Those are some nice gold pins, eh? Well, actually, they're not a... They might not be gold. They might be brass. I'm leaning more towards them being brass. I'm going to leave them on the board, though. So I'm going to leave this. It's got a lot of gold pins in it. This is why you can get away with, even with all this aluminum rubbish, they're full of gold pins. So, gold corners BGAs, tantalum capacitors, crystal band oscillator. I don't see a battery. You could put a RAM. This would be for some type of RAM. Connecting pins. That's a nice board. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm gonna go high grade telecom without a blink of an eye. You know, it could have more chips on it, but it's fairly densely populated. It's a good solid board. Back's got some tantalums on it. Oh yeah, this can go as a high grade board. Absolutely, not bad. So I did want to show you that one last board before I fizzle out for the night. And yeah, I got that out of one of these smaller servers, and it's not a Dell, it's not a Cisco. I don't know this brand at all. I haven't. Altera, Cyclone 2, Amco. Well, it all pays the same to me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening. Catch up with you tomorrow. Like I said, I just wanted to, I guess it's called save. Maybe that's what I'll tag this video as. We saved the best for last. That certainly is the best board we've come across today. I'm happy with that. All right, save the best for last. Catch you tomorrow. Stay safe. God bless. Stay wonderful. Good night.